hello, and welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, tell a friend. On the docket today, we have Match Me Abroad, Season 1, Episode 11, Playing with Matches. Okay, this show needs to be over.
Yeah, we're good. I mean, no, we've had a nice full season, but you can end this now.
Oh my God. Who do we want to talk about first? I vote for talking about Chad first because I I don't like him.
Okay, but there
He's
wasn't
so
much to him though. All it really was is like he met up with Juan at the local jungle gym. They did a little working out. He's like, I can't choose between Beba and Maria. I didn't expect you to find me so two beautiful women, and I need to figure out like when they want to come to America because if they're not trying to come to America, it's not gonna work. And Juan's looking at him like, aren't you moving a little too fast? And he's like, maybe a little, but I didn't give that much information this time. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't care, sir. That was all it was. Sorry,
but
that's all
neither
I got
one
for
of
you.
these women were that interested in him.
Right?
Sorry. And can't he see that?
No.
These women had jobs, had seemed educated, have had life experiences, could articulate and communicate. And then we got Chad. And Chad laying down, well, if they can't come to America, then we're gonna have a problem. Who said they want to leave
Right.
Colombia?
For you,
Especially for somebody like you.
to Tennessee.
Chad. Mm-mm. I think he needs to go back to cutting grass. Just saying. Hey, Brian. Hey, Sunway. Hey, Susan. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Chad is a waste of my precious last few years of life. He really is. I can't believe we're going on another date with him because the
Right.
first two were like I was looking at the food more than him. God spare me. Anyhow, let's go to Mark.
Wow.
They got Mark standing up in the street for an hour waiting for Huda, who never shows up. Because that's what you
Right.
get, Mark. You were caving in to her ultimatum, but she wanted you to cave into the ultimatum at the dinner, not a day later. That's why she stood you up.
Exactly.
I think they both dodged a bullet.
I agree.
I think they both dodged a bullet. But it was funny to see him standing up in the road for an hour.
Stop it. Be nice.
It was. I don't know how to. Not with him. Anything else with him?
No. All it
Mm-hmm.
was that he got stood up. So yeah, there was nothing there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. Let's see what the people are saying. Chad knows nothing about those women and their interests other than they were beautiful. It seems like it's his only criteria. Agreed.
Right.
Agreed. He just know that they pretty. And he seems to think that they're attracted to him, but they're not. These are worldly women out of Chad's league. Yup. And Mark, sure enough, got what he deserved. He did. He did. Um, let's see. Hey, Crazy Cat Mama, welcome back. He really wants a Western woman with what his criteria was. If you're speaking of Mark, yes, he does want a Western woman. Let's see. Let's go to Stanika. Um, she had a short little clip today. Sorry, I watched it today. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Tanika and Noradine decided to go on their last date last night in Morocco before she goes back home to the States. And he does it up right. He's the MVP of this series. He got her a tent. He got her the cushions on the ground, the table on the ground, the food, the drink. He even got a bottle of wine for her, which I thought was really nice. Um, you could tell he deals with tourists. You could tell he deals with tourists. Um, but that whole belly dancer. I have a huge problem with this. Hold on, hold on. Okay. This was a really nice setup. The what is it? The tangine Moroccan chicken was looking
Chicken with the
good.
fish. Yes.
I kicked myself because I had the opportunity to buy one of those tangine roasters a few years back, and it was on clearance at Marshalls. And I don't know why I didn't pick it up. And I kick myself for not getting it, and I don't see them anymore. But okay, so he brought in this lovely lady to do the belly dance for them. This is they tent with the lamps and everything. Looks so good. So good. And then when this bitch turned around, she got on flaming pink panties with a big old white bra. Who told her? Don't she got no friends? I didn't want to see this. I did not want to see this. TLC, you fucking wrong for bringing this shit on our screen.
Mm.
Dead wrong.
I got
Old
nothing.
as
I got.
Methuselah.
I got
Mm,
nothing to say with that.
I just can't. I just can't. Hold on. Let's see what y'all saying. Comments. Is it not moving? Of course it's not. Come on, StreamYard. Um, okay. You don't play sex tourists in Morocco.
Mm.
Correct. Correct. You could see the belly dancer's underwear through her clothes. Yes. And if you gonna do that, at least match them.
Hmm.
I'm just saying. Um, so you just getting warmed up today? No, no. I just thought it was gross. I've never seen a belly dancer show their panties like that.
But here's the thing, though. You would. Okay. I just have to say it this way. Being a woman who's a belly dancer, you would think you would know the word nude underwear, so it's not seen. Am I wrong?
For real. And she look experienced.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Maybe that's how she wanted to get her 5 minutes of fame on TV. Oh my God. I'm not roasting anybody today. I'm still sick. I'm not roasting anybody, crazy cat mama.
She's waiting till
Did
Thursday. She's trying to save her energy till tonight. She's taking it slow, and she's gonna give y'all a real show with Heidi tonight.
well, I haven't been drinking much. I usually get like that when I'm drinking. Um Crazy cat mama, I hope you had a good time, a good vacation with Heidi. I'm glad that y'all didn't get arrested. Um, but let me tell you something. Nordine is not playing with Stanika.
No,
He's like, you've met my parents, you met my mom, my family. They like you. I got the green light. We need to go ahead and we need to take this to the next level.
I like the fact he's all look. I'm 41 years old. I'm a grown man. He's like, I'm
Uh-huh.
not trying to waste no time. I'm like, you better come through. He's all like, I don't. He basically told her, I don't have time. I'm not wasting no time.
Maybe she didn't realize the TV lights would shine so bright to reveal her undergarments.
Possible. but still.
Okay. Okay, I'll give you that, Ryan. You're team belly dancer. I can't. I'm keeping it a little well, I've been cussing. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I enjoyed myself totally. I ate like there was no tomorrow. Spicy pickles back home. Oh, okay. Heidi's famous spicy pickles. Mm-mm-mm. She, but she's kind of him a haw, and she's like, I'm
Hmm.
thinking our next step is going to be him visiting me in the States. What's his next step? Well, he getting ready to tell you.
Right.
If he pull out a ring, I'm going to fall the fuck out.
I mean, I don't know why she's hesitating. You know, you're
Cuz
enthralled with this man.
but listen, if you've never been in a real relationship before and then you've met somebody who has, checked off a lot of those boxes and you do feel a connection with, um you're going to get scared and you're going to start second guessing yourself and you're
True.
going to start slowing it down and possibly mess it up because you've never gotten this far.
Fair.
And isn't she the one that had the gastric bypass? So there could be some self-esteem issues. Well, why he want me?
Hmm.
Kind of thing could be going on in her head. And or worse yet, it'll probably just end up like all of my last
Right.
almost relationships. So self-fulfilling prophecies,
Fair.
So I hope she doesn't do that. Um, oh God. But the red panties were a no. Especially with a white bra. Like if you're gonna do that, match it.
Right.
Noradine's moving fast like all the other Americans. But I wouldn't say that, Ryan. I think he's moving fast like a Moroccan because for them, once you meet the parents, then basically the contract is set. We get married. So I could see it from his point of view.
Right. Different culture.
Yeah. But I think it might scare her.
Right.
um, Ryan says Stanika is just trying to date, but she's been approved by mama and family, so he's ready to move to the next
Right.
level. But she's been approved by mom. But has she been approved by Yosef? Because I think he was still pulling back a little bit. I don't think he all the way trusts her with his cute little lime green eyes.
Keep a mess.
But yeah, I look forward to see what his um I don't want to say proposal, but what he got to say next week.
Right.
I'm interested. I'm interested. All right, and let's do Michelle because she was irritating the snot out of me.
Oh. I, okay. I'm gonna say this. Katarina, shout out for the product placement. You didn't got Boo a small check and promoting his business. Congratulations. Outside of that, I didn't care. I
How they
didn't.
was
I
ganging
didn't
up
care
on
about
the
that.
doctor. The doctor could ask as many fucking questions as he want. He a doctor with a good head of hair and cute little ripped jeans. He was looking very cute. I don't know why everybody thought he was irritating.
Okay. The doctor was hilarious. Was it okay? Was it Katarina? No, it was the doctor in his talking head confessional when he said Michael's very annoying and very needy. I was like, you know what? I'm like, oh, I just dropped my head. I'm like,
But
oh,
don't
I was
forget,
like,
Michael's also a doctor. That's who I was talking about. I wasn't talking about Katerina husband.
right.
Hmm.
I'm just saying, but his confessional though, when he
It
said Michael,
was. It was a
I was
hot
like,
mess.
I was like, doctor, no,
And
no,
then what he reported back to his wife, he said that Michelle looked like she was frustrated or something like that. What did he
annoying,
say? Annoyed as the
annoying.
date went on. Oof. John, what was his name? It was John?
John,
Yeah,
he's a doctor. Yeah, he's a doctor
John.
husband.
John is a whole fucking mess. A whole mess. But she feel like she wasted her time with Dr. Michael. She should have went with her first instinct. She goes and she tells Katerina, and Katerina hooks her up with Pavel, who seems just as weird and just as uninterested in her. And what the fuck was she wearing when she showed up to meet him? This ugly ass green dress that she got on right here with a black jacket over it, a pair of hot pink shoes, and then that cream bag with all them little wildflowers on it that she picked up from some thrift store on the floor in the back corner. The fuck, like she put every random piece of shit out of her luggage on for this date. And she
She
always looking like a busted biscuit.
she thought she was hot. She thought she was killing it. I'm not gonna knock her confidence.
And I hate her lip. I know I shouldn't say this, but her lip irritates me. When she smiles, she gets a little fupa on her lip. So her lip migrates into two. And it's like a I can't. She irritates me. I feel like she's a female sex tourist.
I like her confidence. Like I said, she thought she was killing that outfit. She should have killed the outfit, but that's just me. And we meet Pavel. I'm going to Pavel. I know the look you were going for, but his fit was not fitting right. She's like, oh my god, he was dressed to the nines. I'm like, where?
He was wearing that suit all fucking day long.
I'm like, he was maybe dressed to the threes, but not the nines. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That suit looked better when he left the house this morning.
Agree.
But I do appreciate that he ain't bothered to get all gussied up for her because I wouldn't have either. I don't understand. He don't even look interested in her. And then they're going on this date with Mass. So what was that stupid movie with Nicole Kidman and what's his face? Eyes Wide Shut. Is that what we going for? Is we doing a swingers thing?
I
I
thought
don't get it.
it gave me bootleg Dollar General 50 Shades of Grey. So instead of 50 shades, we got maybe 12 and a half shades. That's just what I got from it.
I'm not even getting that. Not even that. I'm just mentally hurling whenever I see this girl. She's irritating. I don't like her lip. Bring back on Dr. Michael. Let me look at him and his awkward fucking self baking a bundt cake. Can we match him with somebody else? Oh my
With,
god.
with Michelle, it's just uh, there's nothing to connect with. And the problem with Michelle, they didn't package her well. It's just like they just threw her in at the last minute.
I don't like her. I don't like
You
her.
never liked her. You haven't liked her since the beginning. You were annoyed that she was even on the screen. So yeah, I'm not changing. I'm not changing your mind. I was rooting for her, but she. I don't like I said. I don't like the fact that they brought her into the last minute. We're not gonna get to know her. I don't mind her being forward. It's being honest and forward is completely fine, but you shouldn't overwhelm people when you walk in the room.
Okay, I think I did first episode, but then something about her just irked me. It really. Oh, you know what turned me off of her? When she went and told Dr. Michael while he was trying to measure out his flour and his yeast and his salt and everything that she was a burlesque dancer and she stumbled into the
Oh
fetish convention. Get the fuck out of
yeah,
here, girl. That's when she lost me. She
yeah.
had me
You
up to
weren't
the
a fan of
baking
that.
competition. She had
You
me
were
up to the
yeah.
end.
You weren't happy
And
with
I was
that.
just like, get out of here, girl. Who does that? Who does that? Wait till the third date.
Yeah, you
Um,
was not feeling that.
no, no. Um, I don't know. She just whatever. Pavel, good luck to you. You look like somebody dropped you on your head when you was a baby. Maybe that's what it takes to put up with her. I feel like she's a sex tourist as well. Good luck for you. Get your dick on. Just do it on some other show that I'm not watching. How about that? Now let's go to somebody that I do like. Harold. Okay. I think it was Ryan who said that Harold's trying to mess up his relationship. Um at the top of our chat. Ryan, do you think that? Her mouth distracts me because it splits into two. It splits into two crosswise. She gets a fupa. Whatever. Oh God. I love Debbie Princess says she's so thank you. Oh my God. Harold Harold had his little panic attack or whatever, went outside, thought about it, came back inside. He don't want the Moldavite. He want to get a sapphire ring to match her
Mm-hmm.
eyes. And he wants to do this grand gesture to take it to the next level. How come did we hear how much that ring costs? Okay.
876 US.
Or was that the Moldavite ring from last week?
That was the ring from last week. For the sapphire, I didn't hear a price.
Okay, so it was infinitely cheaper because I feel like it was in silver and that might have been a lab grown sapphire. Anywho, it's the too many teeth for me and the gum placement. I don't have the best of teeth or gums, but I don't think she could be my friend. I'd be too distracted. And that's being very petty. Yes. And if anybody wants to say any nasty comments about me or how I look, piss off. I don't care. I'm on medication. Anyhow, Harold, our little love bug, buys a sapphire ring, hops his ass back to the hotel to pack up half of his gear, his passport, the ring, some condoms, some brand new underwears because he's planning to take them off. He want to be drilling up in Michaela. Meanwhile, Michaela ain't even returning a call or a text or nothing. She is ghosting him now that she's back home. But she did say that she works a lot. So she ain't got time for Harold. He is still getting on this train and he is going to her hometown 1 or 2 hours away. And he's going to wait for her at the train station. This girl finally picks up her phone when he gets to this destination. Harold got a lot more balls than I do because if this bitch was not answering me, I would not be going nowhere overs there. I'd have been setting up another date with Katerina and then sending her pictures of me on my date. God almighty. This is why I have no relationships. But she finally shows up. When he called her, didn't it sound like she just woke up?
Yes.
I was like, oh my God. Anywho, I'm beginning to think that she's not that interested in him, or she feels like she's pumping brakes. It's going too fast.
I'm going to go with the latter.
Okay. Or maybe she only signed up to do the date with her talent agency and she did not anticipate to do a second
Oh,
filming.
Debbie said marriage was not part of the contract and she's going to need to renegotiate.
You know these recruits. Anywho, thank you, Love Bug. I appreciate it. Alrighty, so Ryan says Harold is moving too fast. He's spiraling with all the calls and texts. She told him she works long hours. She did, but he's not receiving that. Because
Right.
remember, he said that this usually happens to him. They're good in person, but then when they, go their separate ways or whatever, the texting and the calling fall off. So he's panicking, thinking that's what's happening with her. And then
Agreed.
he's about ready to leave, so he want to lock it down. um I do believe it's too fast. I feel like he should. And he said something that was really concerning. I think he said it to Katerina. He's like, we need to get her over to the States so that we could get to know each other better. So you can't do that on the video chat like how everybody else on these shows be doing and thinking they got a real relationship. I'm just saying. I don't know. It's just very weird. Um, he's coming on too strong, which is why she's retreating. Hmm. I hope so. But God bless Michaela. Michaela ain't sit down 2.2 seconds before she said, "You ready to go get dinner?"
What?
She's like, "If y'all making me come out here for another call, I am going to get fed and fed well. I had salmon last time. I'm gonna get me some steak." So she takes him to a really lovely restaurant. Um, and he's just looking scared and awkward. What else happened with them? I think that's it because they're dragging them out till next week, aren't they?
Yes.
Um, I thought it was sweet when he told her that 2 days without her felt like 2 weeks. He is a romantic, isn't he?
He is, but it's a little bit much and a little bit fast.
But it's so genuine.
No, it is. I'm saying it is, but it can come off as off-putting. I wonder if he's done this in his past where he's overwhelmed the other women and he's just like, I can't deal with this. It's too much. It's too much.
Has he gotten this far though?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Anyhow, we gonna find out what happened. He didn't give her the ring yet. She waiting for her food. I think that's what she's most interested in and not Harold.
Mm-hmm.
I still think that she was hired by a talent agent to come and do the first date. And she was done. But this is a bonus. Enjoy your meal, girl. Enjoy your meal. And if it gets you to the US, great. Do you think he's gonna meet her family?
I think they'll conveniently not be at home.
Interesting.
It's either that, or he presents the ring to her. She turns him down, and then he flies out crying.
Okay, so Ryan says, but he also didn't tell us the volume of calls and texts he does that makes the relationships fall off. Well, let me tell you, he was texting her a lot
And
and
calling her a
calling a
lot.
lot. Mm-hmm. And it seems like at weird hours because it seems like one time she picked up the phone and said, "What are you doing calling me this
This
early?"
early.
He's harmless. Poor little babushka. But yeah, y'all, that was the episode. Is this going to be on until the 20th of August when Sister Wives come back? Because I don't think they could stretch this shit
Yeah,
much
you can't
longer.
stretch this. You can't stretch this out.
Like they got one more episode before I am like totally checked out, to be quite honest. And I only want to see Stanika and Nordine, to be honest. I y'all think it's gonna be like flashbacks of Sister Wives or something coming on to get us ready for the main event on the 20th? Please tell me because I cannot deal with this.
I think they're gonna do some sort of how we got here. I could see that happening.
They need to. Yeah, this is episode 11, I think. I think it was. I hope it was because that's what I put down. Yeah, I can only deal with one more episode of this bullshit.
Yeah.
And half of it, I can guarantee you I'm not going to be interested in. Because we're going to be seeing Chad. We're going to be seeing Michelle. I'm only interested in Stanika.
Oh, for sure. We don't care about nobody else. And that's just the honest truth. Like, because no one else is interesting.
Are there 12 or 13 episodes? There better be only be 12. Because
I'm.
it's 4
Um,
more than we needed.
Here's the thing. I'm mad that we got to 10. If I'm being completely honest.
I'm mad we got to 8.
No, we should have got to 8. 8 would have been
No.
perfect.
No, because I don't agree with Chad being on here. And Michelle could have kicked rocks too. We could have stayed with the others.
Yeah.
Even irritating fucking sex tourist Mark. Just for how Huda left him in the street with the crepe maker.
Right? Just left him in the street in the hot sun. Really?
Shit, and how Nina is just looking at him like, really? I know Chad is storming off on someone in the series trailer. Yeah, Biba.
Yeah.
Ain't it Biba? Is it Biba or is it Maria that he was talking to? And she was like, we have vastly different lives. And she said nothing wrong. And he was like, okay, I see where you coming from. Fuck that. And he gets up and he goes. That better have been editing because they have vastly different lives. What is she gonna do if she goes to Tennessee? Cut
Right.
grass? She got a whole fucking career. And Beba is a beauty queen. What's she
Right.
gonna want to go and do in Tennessee? Get her another man to get her out?
Hey. I mean, I don't think being Miss Tennessee is gonna do anything for her. So yeah.
But listen, Ryan, I agree with you. But even if Juan was brutally honest with Chad, Chad don't hear. Chad does not hear. That's why he's at where he's at, all by himself in a lawnmower. I gotta go to work, guys. Bye, paranormal. Juan needs to tell him you're boring. Come back when you find a personality. Well, he won't be coming back. He won't be coming back. All right, y'all. Let's wrap this mess up because this is just too much. Let's just take another flaming look at these pink draws that this bitch got on. Good luck to you, girl. You can't do none of my events. Sorry. Can't do none of my events. Ruined that tangine for me. Hold on. Wait, Ryan said Ryan, I know I go hard on Chad, but I just can't with him. Neither can I. He's a waste. A waste. And Juan pulled his best clients to be with Chad. If I was Maria, I know Baba's probably like, you owe me 15 dates with better gringos than this. I can't. Anyhow, y'all. Jamal, any final thoughts?
I just want this. I mean, I love this show, but you know what? This is what TLC does. Like, they'll stretch out content when it's not needed, when it could just stop so much sooner.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hold on.
This needs to be over. There's nothing else left. There's nothing else left to pull from this show.
There was no hope for him, and I thought Susan was a hard case. But Susan knew when to leave. Susan knew when to leave because she packed up her shit and left. I'm telling you, we didn't need more than 8 episodes of this show. We
No,
did
we
not.
didn't.
And we did
Because
not
what's
need
happening
Chad
now?
or Michelle on
Nope.
it.
No. Because this is where we start not disliking the show because they stretch it out too much. This show should have ended with Susan going home.
And the characters that we like least are left at the end, leaving a bad taste in my mouth and me not wanting to watch your dumbasses next season.
Like they look. Here's the thing. Why would you throw in Okay, I'll put it this way. Why would you throw in characters we don't care about, like i.e. Michelle, i.e.
Hmm.
Chad? Well, you could have just given us more Stanika. You could have given us more Harold, flushed out their stories, and then made it 8 episodes.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
my thing.
I don't think they do a reunion. I don't think they'll do a
They'll
reunion
agree
for
on
this.
reunion.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. At least one couple needs to make it though. I think it's gonna be Sanika and Nordine, or at least they're gonna leave us with the impression that they make it, but
Right.
he ain't never gonna come to the States. Um, yeah, which couple do you want to see make it, Ryan?
Well, we know who and Mark don't make it. We know that.
Was he actually crying though? Did you see the tear coming out of his eye? Bitch, that made him worth watching.
We know Chad and Beba ain't gonna make it.
Shoot, or Chad and Maria,
We
whoever
know
that
they
girl,
ain't
because
making it.
they look the same. Sorry, they do look the same.
I mean,
Tanika.
Harold may drive Michaela off, so our only hope is Tanika and Nordine.
I think they will. I think they will. I think he once he said, "I'm 41. I'm a grown man." I think he's gonna stake a claim on her because he got his mom's approval, and that's
Exactly.
the most important thing. And I think his ultimate goal is to get overseas.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. Oh, Ryan. Ryan want the Latinas to tell Chad about himself. Again, I think he has a problem with hearing or digesting communications.
Yeah.
I
He doesn't.
really do.
He he has selective hearing. He only hears things that he agrees with.
But listen, this is a man who thought that his date with Beba went well because he did not tell her about his 3 failed engagements. Really? That's your ranking system? Okay, whatever. Child, I gotta go get a shingle shot today.
Mm.
Oh, I'm so scared. My cousin got shingles. I do not want to
Oof.
get that.
Yeah. No.
I gave her chicken pox, so we got the same mutation.
Ooh. Wow. Yeah.
I gave
Go and get that shot.
when she told me she got the shingles, and I've been putting this off for years. I've been putting it off for years. I'm finally gonna go. I made the appointment today. I'm just gonna go. I have to pick up my mother's prescription anyway, so I'm just gonna go to the back and get a jab and pray for the best. I want to go to Morocco just to shop. Period. Yes, I agree with you there. I do. Like I want to go. I want to go to Morocco to shop. I want to go to Dubai to shop. Well, do I want to go to India? Yeah, I want to go to India to eat. I really shouldn't, but I need to go. Get the shot. You don't want a case of shingles. I know. I know. And she had a mild case and it took her down. It's just my fear cuz I know I gave her the chicken pox. So in my head, if we had the same
Right.
virus, I'm going to be next. So yeah, Um, that shop at the bazaar. Yes, turkey. Yes, thank you for reminding me of that. Cause the rugs, I would be doing the rugs at that bazaar in Turkey. Um, I can't afford to go to Dubai. More or less shop over there. Look, we're not going to the mall itself. We're going to the souks, and we're gonna go negotiate. It's all about negotiating, and then you walk away and they'll come and get you and then you start negotiating again.
Right.
Hey, it's okay. We gonna go to the souks. I can't afford that mall in Dubai. I can walk through, do some window shopping, but my brocade ass is gonna be at the souks. That's where we going. All right, y'all. Pray for me in my shingle shop. We all gonna go. We all gonna go. I look good in a muumuu. It covers up everything. You can negotiate for me too. Okay. All right, y'all. Jamal, what are we doing tomorrow? We're doing The Other Way tomorrow. 90 Day
Yeah,
Fiance The Other Way with all of the people that you called today. We're
right.
going to talk about them tomorrow.
This is why I don't watch them. This is why I try not to watch them all. But I was in the mood. I watched everything straight through, pretty much for. I finished Match Me Abroad this morning. I'm
Mhm.
heavily invested in the UK. They just give me life in the UK. Give me life. Shit's hilarious. I'm just saying, it's a
Well,
mess.
we might. Do you want to do a special episode just to briefly talk about it?
We could maybe tack it on at the end and just have a quick
Okay.
discussion because
All right. Ooh, and
it's too
tomorrow
funny,
we're going to be a little late because I have to take my mom to her doctor's appointment. So
right?
you were okay with 4:30 my time,
Yeah.
1:30 your time?
Hmm.
Okay, so guys, we're going to be a little late tomorrow. Caretaker duties are kicking in. They had to change my mother's doctor's appointment. So we'll be on 4:30 Eastern, 1:30 Pacific. I hope I got that right. And we'll briefly talk about 90 Day Fiance UK as well. So
Yeah.
The Other Way and UK. I think I got it. All right, y'all. So Jamal, until tomorrow.
Yep.